I don't believe in safe sex. So like he said, anything can happen, like condom can break. I think it's uncomfortable.
If the guy had a condom, I would always use it, but I've never bought a condom. I've never had a condom, so I always assumed that it was his job.
I would have a couple, nights drinking, I'd have sex with somebody, not use a condom, I would beat myself up.
I thought, even though I was from Connecticut with the very 1950s Americana ideals, I thought, oh, gay men, they all have open relationships. I know every single gay couple I know has an open relationship, so.
Back in the day, I used to preach condom, condom, condom. Now, I go out to drink, to find somebody, to have sex.
It's actually Black Party weekend. We decided to hang out and he encouraged me to come to the city. We knew that we had to get to Black Party for 12:30 and he was supposed to wake me up at 8 o'clock. He didn't wake me up until 11:45 and let me know my taxi cab was waiting outside to take my bags. Handed me my bag of drugs, told me to do all of them and then sent me on my way. As soon as I got to Black Party and I realized I was alone and kind of had no one, I didn't know anyone, I was just wandering around alone. I just went to the back room and let myself kind of explore for 2 hours, if you will. So I slept with 3 dudes, one right after another. Don't even know their names.
We were just going at it and I pretty much would only bottom for him. I remember being on my back and I remember something feels weird. I don't think there's a condom on, maybe it slipped. It was really this kind of moment where okay, stop. He was like, no, just fucking deal with it. And so I was laying on my back looking at the ceiling and at some point after I was sort of pinned down like this and my legs were up. I'm strong and I was in this weird position where I couldn't overcome him and I just, at some point I just gave up.
At that point I became very volatile and very vicious and self-destructive. That was the first time I saw myself be so self-destructive.
I remember testing negative after him and crying with the social worker in the room and telling her everything. And I remember, and then I should have taken that as okay, you are negative and now be thankful that it wasn't worse. And instead I hadn't told anybody. So it just became this really unhealthy thing for a short amount of time, but long enough for me to contract HIV.